Hey guys, it's about beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it, guys. We're going to do one here from BrewDog. Guys, I did some of their beers many years ago. I haven't seen a whole lot around here. They're usually fairly pricey because these guys are out of Scotland. They were once known for brewing some of the biggest ABV beers, like Tactical or Nuclear Penguin comes to mind, or something like that. I'm not a big fan of those super boozy, put as much alcohol in a beer as you can, just cause you can. That's why you don't see me doing very much with Utopias or anything like that, even though I have a bunch of them on the mantle up there. They're just a little overbearing over the top. They're like liquor instead of beer, and not interested in drinking something of that magnitude very often. So anyway, let's get on with this one. This is their Hazy Jane, and it's a 7.2%er. On the bottom it says it was canned on January 14th of 2020. So pretty fresh, not even a month old, about 3 weeks old. So let's see what this brings to the table. I'm interested. I hadn't had one of their beers in a very long time. So let's see if they've got this one figured out. Over to Untapped. They say it's 30 IBUs. It says an all-out New England patriot of a beer. Brace yourself for a full tilt fruit hit. Pineapple, mango, stone fruit, and hint of lime. Head for the state line. Brewed with oats and wheat and left unfiltered for a smoother ride. Fall for the East Coast crush. Hazy Jane, clouded clarity for the IPA generation. Hops are Amarillo, Chinook, Citra, Mosaic, and Simcoe. All very tasty hops. I have brewed with all of these hops before, guys. So very tasty. Hopefully they've got enough in it to be considered a New England style beer, especially since they're saying it's a New England patriot of a beer, and it's unfiltered. So we've got the ABV, we got the IBUs, and we got the can on date. So let's get this 12-ounce can open and get it into the glass and see what we have. Kind of cloudy coming out. And since it is a 12-ounce, we will get it all in this glass. I'll make sure I get everything out of that can in case there's any settling going on. This looks very decently carbonated. So, and it does say New England style IPA right on the side of the can. So definitely looks rather hazy. It's not to the bright orange juice color. Looks pretty good, but I can see a little bit of light through the bottom of the glass. So, yeah, close. Let's find out. To the nose we go. Big hop aroma, guys. Pine, grapefruit, oranges, hints of mango, very citrusy. Very nice smelling beer. Wonderful aroma. Let's dive in. Cheers. Very pleasant. Tasty beer. Alcohol is well hidden. Definitely looks like an unfiltered beer, but it's not to the bright orange juice color that a lot of them have figured out. So it is a little thinner in the thin part of the glass down here. It looks a little more transparent. But we'll give them an E for effort anyway. Would not be my New England style beer of choice with the color and the amount of aroma that I'm getting in the taste, but it is very tasty though. A very nice hazy beer. But there are a lot better New England style beers out there than what I am tasting right here. But like I said, some get it and some not quite yet. So that's the way I feel about this one. It is a tasty beer, and I may purchase this again. I'll have to look and see what I paid for this. I do have the ticket when I bought these beers out at the barrel chest. So see how pricey it was. But it is tasty. So let's sip on this and come back and see what we end up with. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on about 45 minutes or so. Decent beer, guys. It is. I looked. I only paid $2.49 for this can. So good price. But if you're figuring, if you're buying a 6-pack of this, that is a little pricey for what you're getting, in my opinion. But that is what it is, my opinion. I would not pay $2.50, $5, $10, $15 for 6 of these. That is a little over the top in my opinion. But you got to realize it's done in Scotland, and there's shipping coming across the pond and all that, which adds cost to the beer. So wasn't expensive to buy one, but I don't think I would pay $15 or maybe just a little less if you buy a whole 6-pack of it. I don't remember what a 6-pack of this cost, but you usually get a price break if you buy a 6-pack as opposed to buying one at a time. But considering where it comes from, you're going to have a little additional cost to the beer. So, and to me, guys, it's not quite to the New England style beer. It looks very close. Very nice hop aroma. It's a decent beer. It's worthy to pick up and give it a try. And, yeah, and if you're in Scotland, it's probably going to be a lot less money than what we're paying for it here in the States. But it is a tasty beer. So let's do the final chug. It is a well-made beer, guys. And there's no doubt about it. Not quite to the New England style, in my opinion. This looks like it's a very nice, unfiltered beer. So, with that being said, it is not world class. And again, when I tell you anything, it's just my opinion. There's probably people that say, "Oh my God, this is the best thing I ever tasted." I would not argue with that. But there are better New England style beers out than this. But these guys here at BrewDog have made a good start as far as I'm concerned. But I just don't think it's worthy of $15 for a 6-pack, or pretty close to that, give or take a little bit. But again, coming across the pond adds cost to the beer. So, to me, guys, 90 is where I'm going to give it, because it does have the ABV and the canned on date. It is a fresh beer. So, 90 from me, A-. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 90 also. So, we're in agreement on this beer. And over to Untapped, they have it at 3.87, which is their B+. I'm giving it a better grade than that because I enjoyed it. And like I said, I may pick it up again when next time I make a trip across town to Barrel Chest. I'll see what a 6-pack of this goes for, see if it's any less expensive. But again, coming from Scotland, it's going to be more expensive than something that's brewed here in the States. So that's why I went ahead and gave it the 90. So with that being said, if you've had the Hazy Jane from BrewDog, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.